Hello everyone, welcome to Matrix YouTube channel. Today we are here for the discussion of Matrix Olympiad paper which was held on 12th of October, and we will start from class 9th and the subject is physics. Let us start our discussion. Question number 1. Okay. So in question number 1, it is said a vehicle start from rest. That means its initial velocity u is given 0 and accelerate uniformly. After certain interval of time, its velocity becomes, that means final velocity will see 20 meter per second. Okay. If the acceleration was maintained at 2 meter per second square, that means A is given 2 meter per second square, then determine the time taken to reach this velocity. So by using the equations of motion for uniformly accelerated motion, we have to find t. So the first equation of motion said v is equals to u plus at. Okay, so from here v minus u is equals to at, that is t is equals to v minus u divided by a. By putting the values 20 minus 0 divided by 2. Okay, so we'll get the answer 10 seconds. So our correct answer is option B. Next question. A car travels half the distance with constant velocity of 40 km per hour and remaining half with the constant velocity of 60 km per hour. The average velocity of car in kilometer per hour is. So for this problem, we have the formula for V average, okay, is 2V1 V2 upon V1 plus V2. So by putting the values, let's say V1 is 40 and V2 is 60. 2 multiplied by 40 multiplied by 60 divided by 40 plus 60. Okay, so it becomes 4 to the 8 and 8 6 are 48. 00 divided by 100. This becomes 48 km per hour. Option C is our correct answer. Okay. Next question, that is match the column, and we have some graph here. Okay. So there are some graph, displacement time or distance time graph, and velocity and acceleration time graph. Okay. Uniform velocity. Uniform velocity, that means equal displacement will be traveled in equal time interval. That is for P, we can see here option 4, that is a straight line. So for P I will write 4. Okay. Constant acceleration, that means acceleration will not change. That means for Q I will write 2. Uniform retardation, that means speed will reduce. That means we can see the distance or displacement travel will reduce with respect to time. So for R I will write 3. Okay. It is decreasing. Uniform acceleration, that means the velocity will increase. So for S I will write 1. Okay, so correct sequence is 4 2 3 1. 4 2 3 1, that means option B is our correct answer. Okay. Next question number 4. When a force of 20 Newton is applied on a body of mass 5 kg, it accelerates. If the same force is applied on a different body and it experiences only half the acceleration, what is the mass of second body? So there are two masses, okay, and but the force applied is same, but, and acceleration is different. So let's say for the first case, force is F, that is 20 Newton, okay. The mass, let's say M1, that is 5 kg, okay, and let's say the acceleration is A1. In second case, the force applied is same and mass, let's say M2, and the acceleration, let's say A2, which is half of the acceleration in first case. Okay, so we have to find the mass M2. Okay, so let us find first the value of A1 here. So as we know that F is equals to MA, from here A is equals to becomes F upon M. So A1 is equals to F upon M1, that means 20 divided by 5. So A1 is equals to 4 meter per second square. So for second case, F equal to M2 into A2. By putting values here, M2, value of A2 is given in question A1 upon 2. So it becomes A1 upon 2. So value of F is 20 because same force was applied. M2 we have to find, and value of A1 is 4 divided by 2. So it becomes 2. So M2 is equals to 20 divided by 2, which is equals to 10 kg. So our correct answer is option B. Okay. Next question number 5. A person standing on a frictionless surface throws a stone of mass 0.5 kg with a velocity of 10 meter per second in one direction. If the mass of person is 70 kg, calculate the recoil velocity of the person. So we will solve this problem by the law of conservation of momentum. So as we know that in starting, the total momentum of a person and stone will be 0 because both are in rest. According to conservation law, it will be equal to the final momentum when stone is thrown. So as we know that momentum means mass into velocity. Let's say mass of person is mp and recoil velocity of person is vp, plus mass of stone is ms. Let's say velocity of stone is vs. We have to find vp. So mp vp is equals to minus ms vs. So vp is equals to ms Vs divided by mp. Here negative sign shows that the recoil velocity will be in opposite direction of the direction of motion of stone. So Vp is equals to minus, what is the mass of stone, that is 0.5 multiplied by velocity of stone is 10, okay, divided by mass of person is given here 70. So here it becomes 5 divided by 70, which is equals to 0.07 meter per second. Okay, negative sign shows the direction is opposite to the direction of motion of stone. So correct option is option A. Next question, question number 6, that is assertion reason. A body continues to be in the state of rest or motion unless an external force is applied. This is true. This is the first law of motion. Okay, because in reason, inertia of an object tends to resist a change in its state. Yes, this is also true and correct explanation also. So option A is our correct answer. Question number 7, based on paragraph. Okay, two masses 8 kg and 12 kg are connected at two ends of a light inextensible string that goes over a frictionless pulley, and some topic related to this question is given here, and in question it is asked find the acceleration of the masses. Okay, so let's say first of all we will draw the diagram. Okay, let's say this is pulley, this side the mass of 8 kg is hanged, and on this side the mass of 12 kg is hanging. Okay, we have to find the acceleration. So let us draw a free body diagram first. So weight will be acting in downward direction, so we'll write 12 into g. Okay, tension will act in upward direction because it is heavier, so net acceleration will be in downward direction. The acceleration of this side will be acceleration of this side, but it is in upward direction, and because the string is same, so the tension will be also same in upward direction, and weight will act in downward direction, that is 8g by W equal to mg. Okay, so now let us draw two equations here. Okay, so for this side I will write net force. Net force means net mass multiplied by acceleration. So mass is 12a equals to larger force minus smaller force. So larger will be 12g because it is going downward. Okay, 12g minus t, equation number 1. Okay, in this case, for this we will write equation net force, that is 8a equal to larger force because it is going in upward direction, so we will write t minus 8g. Okay, now by adding these two equations, t is cancelled by minus t, it will become 20a, 12 minus 8g will become 4g. Okay, so if I will take the value 20a equal to 4 into 10, if we are taking the value of g 10 for simple calculation, so a is equals to 40 divided by 20, a is equals to become 2 meter per second square. So the correct answer is option A. Okay, next question, that is based on same paragraph, but it is asked find the tension in the string when the masses are released. So as in previous question we have noted down equations. So out of those, one equation was that was 12a is equals to 12g minus t. So value of a is 2, we have find it in previous question. this will become 120 minus T. So T is equals to 120 minus 24. So T is equals to become 96 Newton. Okay. This equation was derived in previous question also. So I have taken directly. Okay. So option C is our correct answer. Next question, that is assertion reason question. If displacement of an object is 0, the distance traveled is also 0. No, this is not true. In round trip motion, the displacement is 0, but distance is not 0. So this is false. Distance is always greater or equal to the displacement. This is true. Okay, so we can say assertion is false, reason is true. That means option D is our correct answer. Next question, question number 10. A vehicle moves in 4 successive phases. It starts from rest and accelerate uniformly for 5 seconds at 2 meter per second square. Okay, so we'll solve this question by graphical method. So I will draw the the velocity time graph. Okay, in first session, the acceleration was 2 meter per second and it was for 5 seconds. So I am writing in time section, time axis 5 seconds. Okay, so it was accelerated. Let's say it reaches to this point where the velocity is v, and for finding v we'll use v is equals to u plus at, which is u is 0, a is 2 and time is given 5 seconds, so it becomes 10 meter per second. So here the value of v is 10. Okay, we'll write 10. Then in second phase, continues at the attained velocity for 10 seconds. For next 10 seconds, that means up to, let's say, 15 seconds, from 5 to 15 seconds, it was with constant velocity. Okay. Then in third, then deaccelerate uniformly for 5 seconds, coming to rest. That means for next 5 seconds, that means up to 20 seconds, it reaches to the rest. And remain stationary for 5 seconds. That means there is no motion in last 5 seconds. So we will not include this part. Okay. What is the total distance covered by the vehicle during this time? So by graphical method, if we will calculate, the area will be equal to the distance. Okay. So this triangle area plus this area will be equal to the distance. Okay. So for this I will write S is equals to half base into height plus length into breadth. So this is 10 multiplied by 10 plus, for this also half, base is 5 and into height, that is 10. So it becomes 25 plus 100 plus 25, that is equals to 150 meter. So correct answer is option B. So we have solved all the questions of physics subject. For more information regarding Matrix Olympiad, subscribe this YouTube channel. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone. Now we are going to discuss part 2 chemistry for class 9th. Let's take the questions. Following statements are given by 4 students, Riya, Kabir, Meera and Yash. Riya, forces of attraction between the particles increases in the order nitrogen, water, sugar. Yes, she said correctly because sugar is in solid state and water is in liquid state and nitrogen is a gas. So she said correctly. Kabir, boiling water is hotter than steam because of latent heat of vaporization. No, this is incorrect statement given by Kabir because steam has latent heat of vaporization and is more hotter than boiling water. Meera, liquefying a gas involves applying pressure and cooling the gas. Yes, Meera said well because liquefying a gas involves applying pressure and cooling both. After applying pressure, particles come closer and cooling lowers the thermal energy of particles. So, she said correct. Yes, ice at 273 K is more effective in cooling than water at 273 K. Yes, yes said correctly. As we know that ice has latent heat of fusion and it releases this and show cooling. The correct statement is are given by. Let's check the option. A. Kabir and Meera only. No, this is wrong. B. Riya only. No, this is again wrong. C. Riya, Meera and Yash only. Yes, this is correct. Kabir and Yash only. No, this is wrong. No. Take the next question. Which of the following is correctly matched? Let's discuss the option. Option A, dispersed phase solid, dispersion medium liquid. Examples, milk, gelatin as gel. As we know that milk is an emulsion that is liquid in liquid. So, this is not correctly matched. Dispersed phase, liquid, dispersion medium, solid. Example, jelly, butter. Yes, these both are the examples in which liquid is dispersed in solid. So, this is correctly matched. Now, dispersed phase, gas, dispersion medium, solid. Example, whipped cream and pumic stone. Let's discuss. In whipped cream, we know that gas in liquid and pumic stone, it is gas in solid. So, this is again not correctly matched. Dispersed phase, gas and dispersion medium, liquid. Example, smoke and gemstone. Let's discuss. As we know that smoke is solid in gas and gemstone is solid in solid. So, this is not again correctly matched. So the correct answer is option B. Now take the next question. This is match the column type question. Column 1, P has particles move randomly. Q, layers can slide over each other. R, changes directly to gaseous state. S, particles are not free to move. And column 2 has A1, water, 2nd, sugar, 3rd, nitrogen, 4, ammonium chloride. Let's match the columns. P, particles move randomly. As we know that it is true for the gas, so P is resembled with 3, that is nitrogen. Layers can slide over each other and this is true for water, so Q is resembled with 1. Changes directly to gaseous state and this is the correct for ammonium chloride because ammonium chloride is a sublimable substance, so R is resembled with 4. Particles are not free to move. As we know, this is true for a solid substance and so S is resembled with 2nd. Let's take the options. Option A, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is wrong. Option 4, B, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is again wrong. Option C, 3, 1, 4, 2. Yes, 3, 1, 4, 2 is the correct option and this is the answer of this question. D, 2, 1, 4, 3. This is again wrong. So the option C is correct for this question. Now, next question. A mixture is prepared by combining oil and vinegar. After shaking, it appears uniform. Which statement is logically correct? Let's check the options. Option A, it is homogeneous because it looks uniform. No, as we know that the oil and vinegar are two immiscible liquids and it is not homogeneous as it is heterogeneous. So option A is wrong. B, it is heterogeneous because the components will eventually separate. Yes, this is correct for this question as here combining oil and vinegar and their shaking is done. Now C, it is homogeneous as long as shaking continue. No, it is not homogeneous. It remains heterogeneous. So it is wrong option. It is compound because it contains more than one element. No, it is not a compound. It is a mixture. So the D option is also wrong. The correct answer is B. Now, next question. The table below shows the melting and boiling point of four substances P, Q, R and S. Assume room temperature 25 degrees Celsius. Choose the correct option based on the table and the following statements. Let's check the statements. First is substance P will exist as a gas at room temperature. As in the table, the melting point of P is minus 80 degrees Celsius and boiling point is minus 60 degrees Celsius. So, P at 25 degrees Celsius remains in gaseous form. So, it is correct. Substance Q will be in the liquid state at room temperature. Let's check. In table, Q has melting point 20 degrees Celsius and boiling point 200 degrees Celsius, and at room temperature, that is 25 degrees Celsius, it will be in liquid form. So, second statement is also correct. Substance R will undergo freezing at minus 10 degrees Celsius. Yes, as in the table, the melting point for R is given minus 10 degrees Celsius. So, R will undergo freezing at minus 10 degrees Celsius. That is also true statement. Substance S will undergo boiling at minus 155 degrees Celsius. Now, it is wrong because according to table, S has boiling point minus 160 degrees Celsius. So, it will undergo boiling at minus 160 degrees Celsius, not at the minus 155 degree Celsius. So, the correct statements are 1, 2 and 3 and 4 is wrong. Let's check the options. Option A, statement 1, 2 and 3 are correct. Yes, this is true. Statement 2 and 4 are correct. No, it is wrong. Only statement 3 is incorrect. No, it is also wrong. All statements are correct. No, it is also wrong. So, the option A is correct. Now, the next question is assertion reason. The rate of evaporation increases with increase in temperature. This is true. As temperature increases, the rate of evaporation also increases. Reason: high temperature and high humidity increase the average kinetic energy of water molecules. No, this is false because as humidity increases, then the rate of evaporation decreases. So, check the answers. Options. Option A, both assertion and reason are the true and reason is a correct explanation of assertion. This is wrong. Both assertion and reason are the true. Reason is not a correct explanation of assertion. No, it is also wrong. Assertion is true and reason is false. Yes, this is the correct option. Assertion is false and reason is true. No, this is the wrong option. So, the correct answer is option C. Let's take the next question. Paragraph based. A suspension is a heterogeneous mixture in which the solute particles do not dissolve but remain suspended through the bulk of the medium. A colloidal solution is a heterogeneous mixture but looks like a homogeneous mixture due to the very small size of particles. Depending on the dispersed phase and dispersion medium, colloidal solutions are of 8 types. Let's take the question. Which of the following is incorrect? Solution for a solution of oil and water with soap solution. As we know that the oil and water are immiscible with each other, but if we mix some amount of soap solution, that it becomes a emulsion. So, let's check the options. we have to choose incorrect. A. It forms an emulsion. Yes, this is correct. Soap acts as an emulsifying agent. Yes, here soap is act as an emulsifying agent. It is heterogeneous mixture. Yes, it is a colloid. So colloids are heterogeneous mixtures. It is a suspension and not a colloid. No, this is wrong. This mixture is colloid, not a suspension. So the correct option is D. Now the next question. Identify the correct statement. Solution of copper sulfate show Tyndall effect. No, this is incorrect, as we know that the solution of copper sulfate is not a colloid, it is a true solution. Tyndall effect can be observed when a fine beam of light enters a room through a small hole due to scattering of light by the particles of dust and smoke in the air. Yes, this is the correct statement. Tyndall effect can be observed when sunlight passes through the canopy of a dense forest. Yes, this is again shows the Tyndall effect and the correct statement. The mixture of water and milk shows Tyndall effect. Yes, this is again the correct statement. And as we know, the first statement is wrong. So, let's check the options. A. Only one. No, this is wrong. B. Second and third only. No, this is again wrong. C. Second, third and fourth. Yes, second, third and fourth are correct. So, C option is the correct answer. D. All of these. No, these are not all correct. So, D option is also wrong. The correct answer is option C. Assertion and reason type question. Assertion. Colloidal solutions are stable and the colloidal particles do not settle down. Yes, this is true. As we know that colloidal solutions are stable because dispersed phase are dispersed in the dispersion medium. Reason. Brownian movement counters the force of gravity acting on colloidal particles. Yes, it is also true, and this can explain the assertion correctly, as Brownian movement counters the force of gravity on colloidal particles. Let's check the options. Both assertion and reason are the true, and reason is a correct explanation of assertion, and this is the correct option or correct answer for this question. Now, let's take the next question. This is sequence based. Choose the correct sequence of how pressure cooker function. And there are 5 steps given. Step 1. Since the volume is fixed, accumulation of steam leads to a progressive rise in internal pressure. Step 2. As temperature increases, it generates steam in a restricted volume. Step 3. Thermal energy is supplied to water. Step 4. The elevated pressure consequently increases the boiling point of water beyond 100 degrees Celsius. Step 5. Higher temperature inside the pressure cooker results in faster cooking. Let's select the proper sequence. And as we know, the first step will be 3. That is, thermal energy is supplied to water. So, third step is taken as first. Now, after this, second step is taken. As temperature increases, it generates steam in a restricted volume. So, it is the second step. Now, after this, step 1 is taken. Since the volume is fixed, accumulation of steam leads to a progressive rise in internal pressure. Now, after this, fourth step can be taken. That is, the elevated pressure consequently increase the boiling point. At last, the fifth step is taken, that is higher temperature inside the pressure cooker results in faster cooking. Let's check the options. Option 1, A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is wrong. B, 3, 2, 1, 4, 5. 3, 2, 1, 4, 5. Yes, this is true. And the correct option, C, 2, 1, 3, 5, 4. This is wrong. D, 1, 3, 2, 5, 4. This is again wrong. So, the answer is option B. Now, this is the part 2nd, chemistry. Thank you.
Hello everyone, welcome to Matrix YouTube channel. If any student have any type of query or doubt in the answer key provided to you for Matrix Olympiad paper solutions, यानी कि अगर किसी विद्यार्थी को लगता है कि उसको जो आंसर की मैट्रिक्स ओलंपियाड पेपर की दी गई है या वीडियो सॉल्यूशंस में उसको डाउट लगता है कि इस क्वेश्चन का आंसर ये नहीं होना चाहिए था, कुछ और होना चाहिए था, तो इस स्थिति में आप अपनी क्वेरी को कुछ इस तरीके से हम तक पहुंचा सकते हैं। सबसे पहले आप मैट्रिक्स ओलंपियाड की वेबसाइट पर लॉगिन कीजिए। जैसे ही आप अपनी आईडी पे लॉगिन करेंगे तो लॉगिन करने के बाद जैसा आप स्क्रीन पे देख पा रहे हैं, आपको यहाँ लेफ्ट साइड में एक ऑप्शन मिलेगा, दैट इज आस्क ओलंपियाड डाउट्स। जैसे ही आप इस टैब पर क्लिक करेंगे वैसे ही यहाँ पर ऑप्शन आ जाएगा। इधर ऑप्शन में एग्जाम नेम रहेगा, लास्ट में यहाँ क्वेश्चंस लिखा है, आप क्वेश्चन पे क्लिक करेंगे तो नेक्स्ट स्क्रीन पे यहाँ पर आपको सब्जेक्ट वाइज सारे क्वेश्चंस शो हो जाएंगे विद द करेक्ट आंसर। अब मान लीजिए आपको किसी क्वेश्चन की आंसर की में या आंसर पे डाउट है, आपको क्वेरी रेज करनी है, तो आप यहाँ पर राइट साइड में आस्क का डाउट बटन है, इस पर क्लिक करेंगे। जैसे ही आप इस पर क्लिक करेंगे तो यहाँ एक और विंडो ओपन हो जाएगा। इस विंडो में आप यहाँ पर उस क्वेश्चन को भी देख सकते हैं क्लिक करके, या फिर यहाँ पर आप जो भी आपको डाउट है वो यहाँ पर टाइप कर सकते हैं और जैसे ही आप सबमिट क्वेश्चन करेंगे ये क्वेरी हम तक पहुंच जाएगी, जिसका जवाब हमारे एक्सपर्ट्स बहुत जल्द आप तक पहुंचा देंगे, जिसको आप इसी आईडी पर लॉगिन करके देख सकते हैं। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Hello student, welcome to Matrix High School. Today we discuss about Matrix Olympiad paper solution for class 9th biology. Let's start. First question for biology. Identify W, X, Y, Z. W, X, Y and Z. W is like similar to Golgi apparatus. This is vacuole and this is nucleus. So according to this diagram, W is like Golgi, then called plant. In plant, Golgi is known as dictyosome. X is vacuole, and Y small dot structure, that is ribosome, and Z in nucleus, nucleolus. In nucleus, it is nucleolus. So according to this diagram, option B is correct match for W, X, Y and Z. Z is nucleolus present inside the nucleus. Next question is, which of the following statement is not correct for vacuole? Contractile vacuole are helpful in excretion, that is right. Food vacuole are formed by engulfing the food particle, that is right. Sap vacuole are bound by a single membrane, that is right. Tonoplast facilitate the transport of ion against the concentration gradient into the cytoplasm, that is wrong. So option D is correct for vacuole. Next question is, match the column first and second. In first, metacentric, acrocentric, telocentric and some metacentric are the form of chromosome based on presence of centromere. Metacentric at the middle. So P match with 3. According to option, in one option C is match P3 and another acrocentric relate with almost near the tip. This type, almost near the tip. Telocentric, telocentric, telocentric at the tip. Last point, at the tip. At the tip. And last, submetacentric, slightly away from the middle. Slightly away from the middle. This type. So, these are the types of chromosome based on position of centromere. Metacentric, submetacentric, acrocentric, and last telocentric. According to match the column, our correct option is option C. Next, choose the incorrect statement. Choose the incorrect statement. The nature of the matrix differ according to the function of tissue. Fats are stored below the skin and in between the internal organ. Epithelial tissue have intercellular space. That is wrong, because these are present like this and there are no intercellular space between epithelial tissue. Cells of striate muscles are multinucleated and unbranched. So according to this, incorrect statement is epithelial tissue have intercellular space between them. Study the given flow chart and select the incorrect statement regarding PQRS. PQRS. Plant tissue, yes. It has the capability of active cell division. Yes. Then it is P. Capability of cell division, then it is P. If capability of cell division is no, then it is simple permanent comprising of only dead cell. Mean this is not cell divided into daughter cell, into multiple new cells. So according to this flow chart, capability of active cell division is not present. So these are dead cell. If this condition apply, then yes, then it is called Q. Then it is called Q. Next, if this is no, then it is conducting tissue in which flow of nutrient is bidirectional. If no, then it is conducting tissue which also provide mechanical strength. Then yes, then it is called S. In this case, yes Q, yes R. But according to question, incorrect statement find out regarding the PQRS. First of all, option A. P can be the tissue which is present. P can be the tissue which is present in the root tip and shoot tip, because capability of active cell division, then it is apical meristem that divide continue in their lifetime. Meristematic tissue divide starting to last, germination to before death. Next, tissue Q is primarily responsible for storage of food, Q, but it is simple permanent tissue comprising of only dead cell. So this is not correct, because storage of food not present in Q according to flow chart. So this is incorrect. Tissue R is responsible for transport of food from leaf and other part of plant body. Bidirectional, so this is right. And S is made for four type of cell vessels: tracheid, fiber, and parenchyma. That is right. So according to this, option B is incorrect. Next question is assertion A, reason R. Parenchyma. simple cell. Parenchyma is the most abundant and versatile plant tissue. Next, parenchyma cells are living and can perform function like photosynthesis, storage, and healing. These are assertion and reason. In this statement, both assertion and reason are true because parenchyma is most abundant. Reason, these are perform photosynthesis, storage, and healing. This correct explanation of assertion. So, option A is correct for this question. Next, paragraph based question for connective tissue. Connective tissue connect, bind and support other tissue. Areolar tissue is found between skin and muscle. Areolar present between skin and muscle and provide flexibility. Provide flexibility and cushioning. Adipose tissue store fat. Adipose tissue store fat. Adipose, this is fat. Adipose tissue store fat in the body and is primarily located beneath the skin, acting as an insulator and energy reserve. Both tissue contain fibroblast, collagen fiber, and matrix but differ significantly in function and appearance. Connective tissue and adipose tissue. Now, question is areolar connective tissue mainly contribute to. Areolar connective tissue mainly contribute to hormonal secretion, flexibility and repair of tissue, rigid structure of body and blood production. According to paragraph, areolar tissue is found between skin and muscle and provide flexibility and cushioning. So, according to option, our right answer is flexibility and repair of tissue, option B. Option B is correct. Next, the extra cellular matrix in connective tissue is primarily composed of protein, fat and glucose, cell and nuclei, fiber and ground substances. Fiber and ground substances present in matrix. So, right option is D. D is right answer for this question. Next, assertion A, reason R. Nucleus is absent in prokaryotic cell. Prokaryotic mean bacterial cell. In bacterial cell, nucleus is absent and structure nucleoid is present, dark stain structure that contain genetic material. Prokaryotic cell have a well-defined nuclear membrane and nucleolus. Prokaryotic mean bacterial cell, but nucleus absent, well-defined nucleus absent, nuclear membrane absent, nucleolus absent. So, according to this question, reason is wrong and assertion is right. So, assertion is true and reason is false. Option C is correct for this question. Which of the following sequence show the correct order of event in the Golgi mediated packaging process? Golgi mediated packaging process. In Golgi apparatus, we know pack all material. Like in RER, formation of protein, then protein is packed in Golgi body and then transport their target site. According to option, vesicle formation, protein and then packaging in Golgi and exocytosis. Next, protein synthesis, Golgi modification and then transport. That is right. Option B is correct for this question. C, protein folding, ribosome activation, vessel transport, DNA replication, ER folding, exocytosis, Golgi shorting. These are wrong. So according to this case, option B is correct. These are the all solution for 9th biology. For more update, subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you.
Hello friends, welcome in Matrix Olympiad exam. Now we will discuss the solution of mathematics part. So coming to question number 31, find the values of A and B if root 3 plus 1 upon root 3 minus 1 minus root 3 minus 1 upon root 3 plus 1. So first of all, we have to take LCM here. So LCM is root 3 minus 1 into root 3 plus 1. Now we have to solve this part. So it is root 3 minus 1 and root 3 minus 1 are cancelled out. So it is root 3 plus 1 whole square and it is minus root 3 minus 1 whole square. Now equal to A plus B under root 3. Now we have to solve this part. So it is A plus B whole square. So root 3 square is 3 plus 1 square is 1 plus 2 under root 3. Next it is minus, so minus root 3 square is 3 plus 1 minus 2 under root 3 upon root 3 minus 1 into root 3 plus 1 is A square minus B square. So it is root 3 square is 3 minus 1 square is 1. So we have to solve this part. This is equal to given A plus B under root 3. Now we have to solve this part. So 3 plus 1 is 4 and it is minus 4 and this part is cancelled out by this part. So it is 2 root 3 plus 2 root 3 which is equal to 4 under root 3 upon 3 minus 1 is 2. So 4 under root 3 upon 2 equal to A plus B under root 3. Here you can see 2 and 4 are cancelled out by 2 times. So it is 2 under root 3 is equal to A plus B under root 3. Now we have to compare in both sides. So we will get A equal to 0 and B equal to 2. So here we get the value of A is 0 and B is 2, which is in option C. So option C will be the right answer. Now coming to the next question. The next question is find the value of P, Q and R based on the following constant. Here solution is given. We have to tell the sequence of this question. So first is given P plus Q plus R equal to 6. Second is given 2P minus Q plus 3R equal to 9. Third is given 3P plus 2Q minus R equal to 4. So first of all, we have to create a new 2 cross 2 system by eliminating one variable such as Q form two different pair of equation. So this is our first step. Next we have to solve the 2 cross 2 system equation. So solve the resulting 2 cross 2 system to find the values for the other two variables P and R. So this is our second step. Next we have to use P and Q R values for finding the value of Q. So use the values of P and R in the simplest original equation to find the value of Q. So it is step number 3. Finally we get the value of P, Q and R. So assemble the final solution for the order triple P, Q and R. So this is our step number 4. So correct answer is QRPS, which is in option A. So option A will be the right answer. Now coming to the next question. Next question is if the distance between the points x, 0 and 0, -2 is 3 units, then the value of x is. So here we have to given 2 points and the distance is given. So we have to apply here distance formula. And we know distance formula D is equal to under root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Here D is given 3 units. So it is 3 equal to under root of x2 is 0 and x1 is x. So it is 0 minus x whole square plus y2 is given -2. So it is -2 minus 0 whole square. So here 3 is equal to, it is 0 minus x. So it is minus x and minus x square is plus x square. And it is plus -2 square is plus 4. Now we have to take square in both sides. So we will get 3 square is 9 and it is x square plus 4. Now we have to solve this equation. So we will get 9 minus 4 is 5. 5 equal to x square. So the value of x equal to plus minus under root 5. So value of x equal to plus minus under root 5, which is in option C. So option C will be the right answer. Now coming to the next question. Next question is assertion and reason based. Assertion is given if x equal to 2 to the power 1 by 3 minus 2 to the power minus 1 by 3, then the value of 2x cube plus 6x is 3. And reason is given the formula for the cube of a binomial is a minus b whole cube equal to a cube minus b cube minus 3ab into a minus b. So this reason, this identity is true, so it is a true. Next we have to check either the value of 2x cube plus 6x is 3 or not. So we have to take cube in both sides. So here x cube is equal to 2 to the power 1 by 3 minus 2 to the power minus 1 by 3 whole cube. Now we have to apply this formula here. So we will get a cube. So it is 2 to the power 1 by 3 whole cube minus 2 to the power minus 1 by 3 whole cube minus 3 into 2 to the power 1 by 3 into 2 to the power minus 1 by 3 into a minus b, which is 2 to the power 1 by 3 minus 2 to the power minus 1 by 3. Here you can see 2 to the power 1 by 3 power 3 is 2 minus 2 to the power minus 1 by 3 to the power 3 is 2 to the power minus 1 minus 3 into 2 to the power 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3 is 0. So it is 2 to the power 0, and it is 2 to the power 1 by 3 minus 2 to the power 1 by 3. From here you can see this value is equal to x. So I have to put this value as a x. So it is x. Now it is x cube equal to 2 minus 2 to the power minus 1 is 1 by 2. So it is 1 by 2 minus 2 to the power 0 is 1, and it is 3x. Now you can check here, this 3x is come here. So it is x cube plus 3x, and it is 2 to the 4, 4 minus 1 is 3, so it is 3 by 2. Now we have to multiply this part by 2, so we will get 2x cube plus 6x is equal to 3. So here you can see the value of 2x cube plus 6x equal to 3. So it means the assertion is given and the reason is also true, and this is the true explanation of assertion. So our answer is both assertion and reason are true, and reason R is the correct explanation of assertion A. So option A will be the correct answer. Now coming to the next question. Next question is the expression a plus b plus c whole square plus a plus b minus c whole square plus a minus b plus c whole square plus b plus c minus a whole square equal to. So we have to apply here identity. Identity is a plus b plus c whole square. So identity of a plus b plus c whole square is a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. So we have to apply this identity here. So we will get from first term, we will get a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. Next it a plus b minus c whole square. So a plus b minus c whole square is a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab minus 2bc minus 2ca. Next term is plus a minus b plus c whole square. So it is a square plus b square plus c square minus 2ab minus 2bc plus 2ca. Next term is b plus c minus a whole square. So this identity is b square plus c square plus a square plus 2bc minus 2ca minus 2ab. Now we have to solve this part. So we will get, here you can see a square plus a square plus a square plus a square. So it is 4a square. Similarly we will get 4b square. Similarly we will get 4c square. Now you can see here it is 2ab plus 2ab and it is minus 2ab. So these terms are cancelled out. Similarly you can see it is plus 2bc and here you can see minus 2bc. So this term is also cancelled out. Similarly you can see plus 2ca and it is minus 2ca. So these terms are also cancelled out. You can see here 2ab minus 2ab are cancelled out. Minus 2ca plus 2ca are cancelled out. Minus 2bc plus 2bc are cancelled out. So our final answer is 4 into a square plus b square plus c square, which is in option B. So option B will be the right answer. Now coming to the next question, which of the following statement are true or false? So first statement is a point P x comma y lies on the y-axis if and only if its abscissa is 0. Yes, it is a true statement, because if abscissa is 0, then the point is 0 comma y, and the x coordinate 0, it means the point is lie on the y-axis. So it is a true statement. Next statement is if the coordinates of a point P x comma y satisfy the condition xy is less than 0, then P must lie in the second or fourth quadrant. It is also a true statement, because if xy is less than 0, it means the value of x into y is negative, and if the x and y is negative, so it means it lie on the second quadrant or fourth quadrant. So it means it is also a true statement. Next statement is the perpendicular distance of a point P a comma b from the x-axis is mod of a. So perpendicular distance from the x-axis is y coordinate. Here it is given x coordinate, so it means this statement is a false statement. Next statement is the abscissa of a point is its directed distance from the x-axis. The abscissa of a point is its direct distance from the y-axis, but it is given x-axis. It means this statement is also a false statement. So our correct answer is T, T, F, F, which is in option A. So option A is the right answer. The next question is the number of ways of writing the number 1 by 15 in the form a by 3 minus b by 5, where a and b are real number and a comma b is not equal to 0 is. So we have to check either this equation is linear equation or not. If it is linear equation, then there are infinite many solutions. So we have to put 1 by 15 is equal to a by 3 minus b by 5. Here we can take LCM here. So LCM is 15. So it is 5a minus 3b and is equal to 1 by 15. This 15 and 15 are cancel out. So we will get 5a minus 3b equal to 1. So here you can see here it is a one linear equation in two variable, and if one linear equation is given, then the solutions are infinitely many solutions. So option D will be the right answer. Now coming to the next question. Next question is paragraph based question. The paragraph is given: a landscape architect is designing a rectangular garden. The length of garden is given as, it is rectangular garden is given. So length of the rectangular garden is given under root of 75 plus under root of 48, and the breadth is given by under root of 75 minus under root of 48 meters. The architect plans to cover the entire garden with a special type of grass that cost rupees 150 per square meter. So based on this paragraph, the first question is, what is the total area of the garden in square meter? So we have to calculate the area of this rectangular part. So we know area of rectangular part is length into breadth. Here length is given under root 75 plus under root of 48, and the breadth is given under root of 75 minus under root 48. So here we can apply a plus b into a minus b identity, which is equal to a square minus b square. So here a is root 75, so root 75 square is 75, and the b is root 48, so root 48 square is 48. So it is 75 minus 48, which is equal to 15 minus 8 is 7, it is 6, 6 minus 4 is 2. So it is 27 square meter. So our answer is 27, which is option A. So option A will be the correct answer. Now coming to the next question. So here you can see paragraph is same, and based on this paragraph, the question is, based on the area calculated, what will be the total cost to cover the garden with the special grass? So here you can see the cost of 1 square meter is given 150. So the area of total garden is 27 square meter. So the cost is 150 into area is given 27. So we have to multiply these two terms. So we will get here, first we have to copy here 0. 15 into 7, 15 7s is 105. So here 5 carry is 10, 15 2s are 30, 30 plus 10 is 40, so it is 4050. So it is the amount of, it means the total cost is rupees 4050, which is option A. So option A will be the correct answer. Now coming to the next question. Next question is match the column based question. So first statement is given in a right angle triangle ABC. So we have to draw a right angle triangle ABC. Here you can see the angle B is 90 degree. So it is right angle triangle ABC. The longest side is, so we know the theorem, the largest side is the opposite of largest angle. So here you can see in this triangle the largest angle is angle B. So the opposite side of angle B is AC. So for P, third one is true. So for P, AC will be the right answer. Now coming to the next question. In a triangle ABC, in a triangle A, B and C, angle A equal to 70 degree. So it is 70 degree and angle C equal to 50 degree. The shortest side is, so first of all we have to calculate the third angle by the angle sum property. So by the angle sum property we will get the value of this angle is 70 plus 50 is 120. So 180 minus 120 is 60. So here you can see the smallest angle is angle C and the opposite side of angle C is AB. So for Q, the fourth one is true. Next is in triangle XYZ, another triangle is given XYZ. In triangle XYZ, side YZ equal to 4 centimeter, XY equal to 6 and ZX equal to 5 is given. The side opposite the greatest angle is. So here you can see the greatest angle is angle Z. So opposite of this angle is side this 6 centimeter. So the side of 6 centimeter is XY. So for 3, first one is true. Next is in isosceles triangle XYZ with XY equal to XZ. So another we have to draw a triangle XYZ. Here you can see in this triangle XY equal to XZ. This is XY and this is XZ and angle Y equal to 70 degree. This angle is 70 degree. The shortest side is, so here we have to apply one theorem of isosceles triangle. That theorem is if any isosceles triangle, those sides are equal, the opposite angle of those sides are also equal. So here you can see these two sides are equal. So opposite angle of this side is 70 degree. So it means this angle is also 70 degree. By the angle sum property, we will get the value of this angle. So it is 70 plus 70, 140. So by the angle sum property, we will get the value of angle X is 40 degree. So here you can see the smallest angle is X. So opposite side of smallest angle is YZ. So the smallest side is YZ. It means for S, the second one is true. So for this question, our answer is 3, 4, 1 and 2. 3, 4, 1, 2, which is in option B. So option B will be the right answer. Now coming to the next question. Next question is the distance between the points P 6, 6 and Q 2, minus 2 is calculated as. So here 2 points are given and we have to tell the distance between these 2 points. So here we have to apply distance formula. Distance formula is x2 minus x1 whole square, x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So here you can see the value of x2 is 2, the value of x1 is 6, so it is 2 minus 6 whole square plus the value of y2 is minus 2, the value of y1 is 6, so it is minus 2 minus 6 whole square. Now we have to solve this part. So it is 2 minus 6 is minus 4 and minus 4 square is 16 plus minus 2 minus 6 is minus 8 and minus 8 square is 64. So under root of 16 plus 64 is under root of 80. Now we have to convert this surd into a mixed surd form. So we have to factorize of this 80. So 80 is 16 into 5 and the square root of 16 is 4. So it is 4 under root 5, which is in option C. So distance between these 2 points is 4 under root 5, which is in option C. So option C will be the right answer. Next question is, if A and B are rational numbers, find their values when root 5 plus root 3 upon root 5 minus root 3 equal to A plus B under root 5. So first of all, we have to rationalize this number. So for this, we have to take this step to get rid of the surd in the denominator, multiply the numerator and denominator by the conjugate of the denominator, which is root 5 plus root 3. So we have to multiply this number is root 5 plus root 3 upon root 5 minus root 3 into root 5 plus root 3 into root 5 plus root 3. So this is our first step. Next, we have to solve this, expand the numerator. So it is root 5 square plus 2 under root 5 plus root 3 plus root 3 square. So we will get 8 plus 2 under root 5, and the denominator is root 5 square minus root 3 square, which is equal to 2. So this is our second step. Next, we have to simplify this part. So this is our third step, and finally we will get the value of a and b. So this is our fourth step. So our correct step for this question is RSQP. RSQP, which is in option D. So option D will be the right answer. Now coming to the next question. So here the triangle is given and we have to tell the value of x. So here you can see, let us assume this point is O. Now you can see ABOC, it is a quadrilateral, and we know the angle sum property of a quadrilateral. The sum of interior angle of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. So here the value of angle is 48 degree. So 48 plus 30 plus 40 plus angle O is equal to 360 degree. Now we have to add these three terms. So we will get 8 plus 0 is 8. 4 plus 4 is 8, 8 plus 3 is 11, so it is 118 plus angle O is equal to 360 degree. Now the value of angle O is 360 minus 118, which is equal to 10 minus 8 is 2, and it is 5, 5 minus 1 is 4, and it is 3, 3 minus 1 is 2, 242. Here you can see the value of x is the reflex angle of angle BOC, and the reflex angle is 360 minus angle O. So here you can see the value of x is 360 minus 242, which is equal to 118 degree. So the value of x is 118 degree. So option B will be the right answer. Now coming to the next question. Next question is assertion reason based question. The assertion is given, it is possible to construct a triangle with side length 4 cm, 5 cm and 10 cm. And the reason is given, the sum of the lengths of any two sides of a triangle must be greater than the length of the third side. So this reason is true for any triangle, sum of any two sides is always be greater than third side. So let us check in assertion, is this theorem is true for this triangle. So here sides are given 4 cm, 5 cm and 10 cm. So it is 4, 5 and 10 cm. So when we add these two terms, 4 plus 5, 9, and 9 is not greater than third side 10. So these sides are not a triangle side. So this assertion is false, and the reason is true because this theorem is true. So our answer is assertion A is false and reason is true. So option D will be the correct answer. Now coming to the next question. In triangle PQR is right angle triangle at Q. So first of all we have to draw right angle triangle PQR. Here you can see the sides are given, PR equal to 5. So this hypotenuse is 5, QR equal to 4. And the length of side of another triangle ABC, another triangle is given, that is triangle A, B and C. The sides of triangle ABC are 3, 4 and 5 centimeter. Then which one of the following is correct? So when we apply Pythagoras theorem in triangle PQR, because it is a right angle triangle, so we have to apply here Pythagoras theorem. So by the Pythagoras theorem we will get the value of this side is 3 centimeter. So you can see these two triangles have the same side. It means the side PQ is equal to side AB, side QR equal to side BC and side PR equal to side AC. If any two triangle, the corresponding sides are equal, then the triangles are congruent. So let's check all the options here. So first option is given, area of triangle PQR is double that of triangle ABC. It is a wrong answer, because if these two triangles are congruent, the area of these two triangles are equal. Second is area of triangle ABC is double that of triangle PQR, it is also a wrong statement. Next is angle B equal to angle Q by 2, which is also a wrong statement. Next option is both triangles are congruent. So it is true because both triangles are congruent by the criteria of SSS. So option D will be the correct answer. Now coming to the next question. Next question is true false question. The four statements are given and we have to tell the statement true or false. So first statement is the equation y equal to mx plus c represent a family of lines passing through the origin if c equal to 0. It is a true statement. When the c equal to 0, y equal to mx is always passed through the origin. So it is a true statement. Next statement is for any linear equation ax plus by plus c equal to 0, if a, b, c are non-zero, the line cannot pass through the origin. It is also a true statement. When a, b, c are non-zero, then this line cannot pass through the origin. So it is also a true statement. Next is the graph of x plus y equal to 0 passes through all four quadrants. So it is a false statement. It is pass only two quadrants. Next is if x1 y1 is a solution to L1 and x2 y2 is a solution to L2, then x1 plus x2 comma y1 plus y2 is always a solution to the system L1 and L2, which is also a wrong statement. So it is also a false statement. So our answer is T, T, F, F, which is in option A. So option A will be the right answer. Now coming to the next question. Next question is AB parallel to FG, CD and FD are angle bisector as shown in figure. Find angle BAC. So here you can see these two lines are parallel lines. So first of all we have to produce this side EC in both sides. So here you can see these this angle C and angle F are bisector. So let us assume this angle C is 2x. So this angle is x and this angle is x. Similarly, we have to assume this angle is 2y. So this is y and this is y. Here you can see this is a line. So here it is given 120 degree. So this angle is 60 degree. Here you can see EGF. In triangle EGF, this angle is 60 degree and this angle is 2y. So this angle is, let us assume this angle is z. So angle z is equal to 180 degree. 60 plus 2y plus z equal to 180 degree. So from here we will get the value of z is 120 minus 2y. So this angle is 120 minus 2y. Here you can see this is the alternate interior angle of this angle. So this angle is 120 minus 2y. Now you can see here this angle is 2x. So this angle is 180 minus 2x. Now you can see triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, here in triangle ABC, alpha plus 120 minus 2y plus 180 minus 2x is equal to 180 degree by the angle sum property of triangle. So here 180 and 180 are cancel out. So from here you will get the value of alpha equal to 2 into x plus y minus 120 degree, which is in equation number 1. Now you can see here it is a quadrilateral DFEC. Here this angle is x, this angle is 240 degree because it is given 120 degree. So reflex angle of 120 degree is 240 degree. So angle E is 240 degree, this angle is y and this angle is 50 degree. So here we have to apply the quadrilateral sum property, angle sum property of a quadrilateral. So angle D is 50 degree plus angle F is y plus angle E is 240 degree plus angle C is x, and we will get all the sum of this angle is 360 degree. From here we will get the value of x plus y is 360 minus 290, which is equal to 70 degree. Now we have to substitute the value of x plus y in equation number 1. So we will get the value of alpha is 2 into 70 minus 120. 2 into 70 is 140 minus 120, which is equal to 20 degree. So the value of angle BAC, here you can see angle BAC, it means alpha. So the value of angle BAC is 20 degree, which is in option A. So option A will be the right answer. Now coming to the next question. Here paragraph based question, question number 48 and 49. So paragraph is, a surveyor is tasked with measuring the distance between 2 points A and B. So here we have to assume these points are A and B on opposite side of a building. To do this, C finds a third point C on the ground from which both A and B are visible. So here let us assume this point is C. C measures the distance AC to be 40 meters. So this distance is given 40 meters. C then extend the line AC to a point E. So we have to extend the line AC to the point E. Similarly, C extend the line BC to a point D. So here you can see this line is BC and we have to extend this is to point D. AC to a point E such that, next is C then extend the line AC to a point E such that C is the midpoint of AE. Here you can see C is the midpoint of line AE. It means AC and CE are equal. Then similarly, C extend the line BC to a midpoint D such that C is the midpoint of BD. It means these two lines are all also equal. So it means BC and CD are equal. Then the distance between points D and E is measured to be 65 meter. It means the distance between these 2 points is given 65 meter. So this is a paragraph and we have to tell the answer based on this paragraph. So here you can see first question is, by which rule of congruence can the surveyor prove that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle EDC? Here you can see this line is equal to this line and this AC is equal to C. Here you can see BC is equal to CD because C is the midpoint of BD line. Similarly, AC is equal to CE because C is the midpoint of AE. So it means, and angle ACB is equal to angle DCE. These two angles are vertically opposite angle. So these two triangles are congruent by the criteria of SAS, side angle side, which is in option D. So option D will be the right answer. Now coming to the next question. So here you can see paragraph is same. The question is different. The question is, using the established congruence, what is the distance between the two original points A and B? So here you can see in previous question we have to draw the diagram like this. This point is D and this point is E and this is C, which is the midpoint of AE and BD. Here you can see AC is given 40 meter and the DE is given 65 meter and DC is equal to BC and AC is equal to CE. So here you can see triangle ACB is congruent to triangle ECD. So triangle ACB is congruent to triangle ECD. Here you can see the corresponding side of AB is side ED and ED is given 65 meter. So the distance between point A and B is also 65 meter, which is in option C. So option C will be the right answer. Now coming to the next question. So next question is match the column based question. So first statement is given, if x plus 1 upon x equal to 3, the value of x cube plus 1 upon x cube is. So here we know the identity of x cube plus 1 upon x cube. So identity of a cube plus b cube is a plus b into a square plus b square minus a into b. So here x cube plus 1 upon x cube is x plus 1 upon x into x square plus 1 upon x square minus x into 1 upon x. So here you can see this x and this x are cancel out. So for the calculating the value of x cube plus 1 upon x cube, we get the value of x plus 1 upon x and x square plus 1 upon x square. So here x plus 1 upon x is already given, which is equal to 3. Now for finding the value of x square plus 1 upon x square, we have to take square in both sides. So we will get x square plus 1 upon x square plus 2 into x into 1 upon x is equal to 3 square, which is equal to 9. Here you can see x and x are cancelled out. So from here we will get the value of x square plus 1 upon x square is 9 minus 2, which is equal to 7. So here you can see x plus 1 upon x is 3 and x square plus 1 upon x square is 7. So now we have to substitute these two values in this equation. So we have to get the value of x cube plus 1 upon x cube. So it is 3. So 3 multiplied by x square plus 1 upon x square is 7. So it is 7 minus 1. So it is 3 into 7 minus 1 is 6. 6 3s are 18. So the value of x cube plus 1 upon x cube is 18. For P, third one is true. Next is, if a plus b plus c equal to 0, then the value of a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc into b plus c into c plus a. So here we know the identity of a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc. The identity of this part is a plus b plus c into a square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus ca. So here when we put the value of a plus b plus c, so we will get the value of this part is 0, because a plus b plus c is given 0. So this part is 0 and 0 multiplied by this part is also 0. So we will get the value of this value is 0. So for Q, first one is true. Next is the remainder when x to the power 51 minus 1 is divided by x plus 1. So here you can see the expression is given x to the power 51 minus 1, and we have to calculate the remainder when we divide the x plus 1. So we have to apply here remainder theorem. So here we have to apply remainder theorem. For remainder theorem we have to put x plus 1 equal to 0. So from here we will get the value of x equal to minus 1. Now we have to substitute the value of x is minus 1 in this given polynomial. So we will get the value of minus 1 to the power 51 minus 1. So minus 1 to the power 51 is minus 1 and it is minus 1. So minus 1 and minus 1 is minus 2. So we have to get the remainder is minus 2, which is in fourth. So for our fourth one is true. Next is the simplified value of 1 upon 2 plus under root 3. So here it is, you can see here 1 upon 2 plus under root 3. So we have to rationalize the denominator of this part. So for this we have to multiply by conjugate in numerator and denominator. So we have to multiply it by 2 minus under root 3 upon 2 minus under root 3. Here you can see 1 into 2 minus under root 3 is 2 minus under root 3. Here we have to apply identity a square minus b square. So 2 square is 4, root 3 square is 3. So we have to get the value is 2 minus under root 3. So for S, second one is true. So for this, the correct answer is 3, 1, 4 and 2. 3, 1, 4, 2, which is in option C. So for this, option C will be the correct answer. So this is the solution of mathematics part. Thank you all. If you want more updates or any query, so you can subscribe our Matrix YouTube channel. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, welcome to Matrix YouTube channel. If any student have any type of query or doubt in the answer key provided to you for Matrix Olympiad paper solutions, यानी कि अगर किसी विद्यार्थी को लगता है कि उसको जो आंसर की मैट्रिक्स ओलंपियाड पेपर की दी गई है या वीडियो सॉल्यूशंस में उसको डाउट लगता है कि इस क्वेश्चन का आंसर ये नहीं होना चाहिए था, कुछ और होना चाहिए था, तो इस स्थिति में आप अपनी क्वेरी को कुछ इस तरीके से हम तक पहुंचा सकते हैं। सबसे पहले आप मैट्रिक्स ओलंपियाड की वेबसाइट पर लॉगिन कीजिए। जैसे ही आप अपनी आईडी पे लॉगिन करेंगे तो लॉगिन करने के बाद जैसा आप स्क्रीन पे देख पा रहे हैं, आपको यहाँ लेफ्ट साइड में एक ऑप्शन मिलेगा, दैट इज आस्क ओलंपियाड डाउट्स। जैसे ही आप इस टैब पर क्लिक करेंगे वैसे ही यहाँ पर ऑप्शन आ जाएगा। इधर ऑप्शन में एग्जाम नेम रहेगा, लास्ट में यहाँ क्वेश्चंस लिखा है, आप क्वेश्चन पे क्लिक करेंगे तो नेक्स्ट स्क्रीन पे यहाँ पर आपको सब्जेक्ट वाइज सारे क्वेश्चंस शो हो जाएंगे विद द करेक्ट आंसर। अब मान लीजिए आपको किसी क्वेश्चन की आंसर की में या आंसर पे डाउट है, आपको क्वेरी रेज करनी है, तो आप यहाँ पर राइट साइड में आस्क का डाउट बटन है, इस पर क्लिक करेंगे। जैसे ही आप इस पर क्लिक करेंगे तो यहाँ एक और विंडो ओपन हो जाएगा। इस विंडो में आप यहाँ पर उस क्वेश्चन को भी देख सकते हैं क्लिक करके, या फिर यहाँ पर आप जो भी आपको डाउट है वो यहाँ पर टाइप कर सकते हैं और जैसे ही आप सबमिट क्वेश्चन करेंगे ये क्वेरी हम तक पहुंच जाएगी, जिसका जवाब हमारे एक्सपर्ट्स बहुत जल्द आप तक पहुंचा देंगे, जिसको आप इसी आईडी पर लॉगिन करके देख सकते हैं। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Hello student, welcome to Matrix YouTube channel. We are here to discuss the solution of Matrix Olympiad paper of class 9th reasoning conducted on 12 October 2025. Hope you performed very well. So let's get started. So now here question number 51. Which of the following number will replace the question mark in the given series? So series is 12, 13, 30, 99, 412. After 412 next number is missing. So first find the pattern of the series. So pattern of the series is if 12 multiply by 1 plus 1, then we got 13. Now 13 multiply by 2, it means 26 plus 4, then we got 30. Similarly 30 multiply by 3, it means 90. 90 plus 9, it means 99. So it means pattern is multiply by 1, multiply by 2, multiply by 3. Similarly 99 multiply by 4 plus, now adding 1, 4, 9. 1 means 1 square, 4 means 2 square, 9 it means 3 square. Now 4 square it means 16. So 99 into 4 it means 396 plus 16, it means 412. So now similarly 412 multiply by 5, because first multiply by 1, then multiply by 2, again multiply by 3, next multiply by 4. Similarly next multiply by 5 plus 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus 4 square, now plus 5 square, it means 25. 412 multiply by 5, it means 2060 plus 25, it means 2085. 2085 is the next number of given number series. So here option C is the correct answer of this question. Let's move on to the next question. So now next question is question number 52. Which of the following number will replace the question mark in the given series? So series is 6, 16, 36, 76. After 76 next number is missing. After missing next is 316. Now find the pattern. So pattern of the series is 6 to 16, it means 6 plus 10, it means 16. Now 16 to 36, it means 16 plus 20, it means 36. Now 36 plus 40, it means 76. So now pattern is plus 10, double of 10, it means 20. Now double of 20, it means 14. Now 76 plus double of 40, it means 80. 76 plus 80, it means 156. Now 156 plus double of 80, it means 160. 156 plus 160, it means 316. So here 156 is the missing number of given number series. So here option C is the correct answer of this question. Let's move on to the next question. So now next question is question number 53. Aman drives 5 km from point A towards the south. He then takes a left turn and drives 5 km. He then takes a right turn and drives 5 km. He again takes a right turn and drives 10 km. He finally takes a right turn and drives 10 km to reach point B. How much and in which direction does he have to drive to return to point A? Before starting this question, we should know that there are 4 types of main direction. This is north, this is east, this is south, and this is west. And there are 4 types of cardinal direction. This is northeast, this is southeast, this is southwest, and this is northwest. Now according to question, Aman drives 5 km from point A towards the south. From point A, this is the point A. Now Aman drives 5 km towards the south direction. He drives 5 km towards the south direction. He takes a left turn. He takes a left turn and drive 5 km again and drives 5 km again. He then takes a right turn and drives 5 km. He then takes a right turn and drive another 5 kilometer. Again he takes a right turn. Again he takes a right turn and drives for 10 kilometer. And drives for 10 kilometer. He finally takes a right turn and drives 10 kilometer. He finally takes a right turn and drive 10 kilometer. Drive 10 kilometer to reach point B. To reach point B. Now, how much and in which direction does he have to drive to return to point A? Find the distance between A and B, and in which direction does he have to drive to return to point A. If Aman drives 5 kilometer, 5 total is 10 minus 5. 10 minus 5, it means 5 kilometer. If Aman drive 5 kilometer towards the east direction, because this is the east direction, drives 5 kilometer towards the east direction, then he will reach point A again. So 5 kilometer east is the correct answer of this question. So here option C is the correct answer. 5 kilometer towards the east direction. If Aman drives 5 kilometer towards east direction, then he will reach point A again. So here option C is the correct answer of this question. Let's move on to the next question. So now next question is question number 54. P is to the north of Q. P is to the north of Q. This is Q and north of Q. Here is P. Next is T is the east of Q. T is the east. This is the east direction of Q. T is the east of Q. Here is T. T is the east of Q and S is the east of P. S is the east. This is the east of P and here is S. Now S is to the northeast of T. S is the northeast. It means position of S is here because this is the northeast, because this is the north and this is the east. So S is the northeast from T and S also east of P. Next is southwest and southwest of R, means S is the southwest of R. So here is R and this is the south direction of R and this is the west direction of R. So now here is R and S is the southwest of R. Southwest of R. O is to the west of S. O is to the west of S. So position of O is to the, this is the west of S and also O is to the west of S. Now what is the position of R with respect to Q? Position of R. Find the position of R with respect to Q. So this is the north direction of Q and this is the east direction of Q and position of R is in northeast from Q. So position of R is northeast with respect to Q. So here option A, northeast, is the correct answer of this question. So here option A is the correct answer of this question. Let's move on to the next question. So now next question is question number 55. B, C, E, F and H have different heights. B is taller than C but shorter than H. H is taller than E but shorter than F. E is taller than C but shorter than B. How many people are shorter than B? So there are 5 persons. So question is B is taller than C. B is taller than to C. But B is shorter than to H. B is shorter than to H. Next is X is taller than E. H is taller than E but shorter than F. H is shorter than F. So F is greater than to H. Now E is taller than C. E is taller than C but shorter than B. E is shorter than to B but taller than to C. So now how many people are shorter than B? So according to given information, there will be 2 people shorter than B in this question. So here option A is the correct answer of this question. Let's move on to the next question. So now next question is question number 56. All 72 students of a class are standing in a row facing towards the north. Sahil is standing at the extreme left end of the row. Only 8 students are standing between Sahil and Kimaya. Virat is 26 from the extreme right end of the row. How many students are standing between Virat and Kimaya? In this question, there are total 72 students. Now, all are standing in a row and facing towards the north. Now question is, Sahil is standing at the extreme left. So this is the left side of the row and this is the right side of the row. And Sahil is standing extreme left. So it means Sahil is standing first place from the left end of the row. Now only 8 students are standing between Sahil and Kimaya. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These 8 people are standing in between Sahil and Kimaya. So position of Kimaya from the left is 10th. Position of Kimaya from the left is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10th. Now Virat is 26 from the extreme right end. Position of Virat, this is the right end of the row. So here is Virat and position of Virat is 26 from the right end. How many students are standing between Virat and Kimaya? So find the number of students in between Virat and Kimaya. So find the number of students in between Virat and Kimaya. So formula is total minus left position of first person plus right position of second person. So here left position of first person means Kimaya's left position plus right position of the second person means right position of Virat is 26. So number of mid person in between Virat and Kimaya is equals to total, it means 72 minus left position of Kimaya is 10 plus right position of Virat is 26. 72 minus 10 plus 26, it means 36. 72 minus 36, it means 36. So there are 36 students in between Virat and Kimaya. So here option B is the correct answer of this question. Let's move on to the next question. So now next question is question number 57. Which 2 numbers should be interchanging to make the equations correct? So in this questions, options are taking one by one and then check which one will follow correctly. So taking option A. So according to option A, interchange the numbers. So interchange the 18 and 10. So equation is 10, it means 18 minus 26 plus 12 multiply by 20 divided by 5 is equals to 18, it means 10. Now using BODMAS rule in this equation, so first divide the numbers. So 18 minus 26 plus 12 multiply by 20 divided by 5, it means 4 is equals to 10. So now multiply the numbers. So 18 minus 26 plus 12 into 4, it means 48 is equals to 10. Now adding the numbers. So 18 plus 48, it means 66 minus 26 is equals to 10. 66 minus 26, it means 40. 40 never equals to 10. So here option A is a incorrect option. Now taking option B. So according to option B, interchange 10 and 20. So 10, it means 20 minus 26 plus 12 multiply by 20, it means 10 minus divided by 5 is equals to 18. Now using BODMAS rule in this equation, so first divide the numbers. So 20 minus 26 plus 12 into 10 divided by 5, it means 2 is equals to 18. Now multiply the numbers. 20 minus 26 plus 24 is equals to 18. Now add the numbers. 20 plus 24, it means 44 minus 26 is equals to 18. 44 minus 26, it means 18 is equals to 18. So 18 always equals to 18. So here option B is the correct answer of this question. Let's move on to the next question. So now next question is question number 58. In the following question, the statement is followed by two conclusions. Which of the following conclusions are definitely true? So statement is M less than to L, L is greater than to I less than to J, J is greater than to H is equals to G, G is greater than to F. So now we have conclusion. So conclusion first is H is equals to F. So now according to statement H to F, H is equals to G and G is greater than to F. So it means H is greater than to F. So here conclusion first is not definitely true. Now check the conclusion number second. J is greater than to G, J to G. G is greater than to H, G is greater than to H. H is equals to G, so it means J is greater than to G. So here conclusion second is definitely true according to given statement. So here option D, only conclusion second is true. So only conclusion is definitely true. So here option D is the correct answer of this question. Let's move on to the next question. So now next question is question number 59. A question is given followed by three statements labeled 1, 2 and 3. Identify which of the statements are sufficient to answer the question. So now question is, how is P related to C? Question is, how is P related to C? Find the relation between P and C. So we have three statements for this question. So first taking all statements separately. So now according to statement first, H is only brother. H is only brother of S and P. It means S and P. So it means S is only brother. So it means S and P both are female. So now option statement first alone is not sufficient to answer the question. So now taking statement second. According to statement second, P is the wife of L. P is the wife of L. And who is the son-in-law of D? L is the son-in-law of D. L is the son-in-law of D. It means D is the mother or father of H, S and P. So statement first and second both not sufficient to answer the given question. Now taking statement third. So according to statement third, D is the mother of S and T. D is the mother of S. D is the mother of S. So D is the mother of S and T is the son-in-law of C. T is the son-in-law of C. So in the given statements, it is not given that whom T is related to among them. So here statement first, second and third together are not sufficient to answer the given question. So here option A, data in statement first, second and third together are not sufficient to answer the question is the correct answer of this question, because all statements are not sufficient to give the answer. So here option A is the correct answer of this question. Let's move on to the next question. So now next question is question number 60. 7 boxes R, S, T, U, X, Y and Z are kept one over the other but not necessarily in the same order. Only T is kept above X. Only Z is kept between X and Y. Only U is kept below R. How many boxes are kept between S and U? So there are 7 boxes. There are 7 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 are kept one over the other. Now question is, only T is kept above X. Only T is kept above X. And only Z is kept between X and Y. Only Z is kept between X and Y. So it means Z is below to X. So now here is Y, because only Z is kept between X and Y. Only U is kept between below to R. Only U is kept below to R. So now here one word is missing. So one word is S. So S is kept on third place from the bottom. So now question is, how many boxes are kept between S and U? So there is one box is kept in between S and U. So here 1 is the correct answer of this question, because R is kept between S and U. So here only one answer. So here C is the correct answer of this question. So we have completed the paper solution. We hope you have understood it very well. If you have any query or doubt regarding the paper solution, so please log in the Matrix Olympiad website and click Ask the Doubt option and write your doubt there. And all kind of new information will be shared on this YouTube channel. So subscribe the channel for more updates, and you can also get the new updates on our WhatsApp channel. You can join the Matrix WhatsApp channel for new updates regarding the Olympiad and other information. To join, click on the links provided in the description box. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great time.